Hello everybody, let's start. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about Lonely People. Let's talk about the chords. These are just really simple chords, except for the B minor. This is a great song for developing your foundation techniques. And also there are some movement in the bass line movement. And so this is really, really good. First of all, we're going to start with the G chord. This is for, actually the whole introduction is playing the verse. G chord, E minor, and then we go to a B minor. Just like that. Now you can do a B minor open position chord. What we do is we play 2nd fret on the A string, open D, 2nd fret on the G string, open B, 2nd fret on the E string. Oops. Just like that. That's like a B minor 7. So you can do that. This is for all the lonely people. Doesn't sound quite as good, I think, as the B minor there. Then we do it again. G, E minor, B minor, D. We'll talk about the timing in just a second and the strum. Just a regular D chord. I played a lot of times with 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger, like you see. I go like that. And then we're going to go to C. Just like that. Just a regular C chord. Now, the advantage of using your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger on the D chord is that, you know, a D7 looks like this. You'll have your finger right there on the 1st fret B string. And you can just keep that finger, that 1st finger, basically in that position when you go to the C. And then we go back to a D, and then I just slide that ring finger up to 3rd fret, use my 2nd and 3rd finger on the G. I don't worry about this 1st finger because I'm muting the A string with my 2nd finger. And then we'd play E minor, and then C, D, G, and back to D again. That's what we do. Let's talk about the strum just for a second. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beats on G, 4 beats on E minor, 8 beats on B minor. And then when it does it again, 4 beats on G, 4 beats on E minor, 4 beats on B minor, 4 beats on D. Okay, that's what we do there. Now what I'm using is down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Let's do it slower. Hit those bass notes first. Okay, bass note strum, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I were to do this with a straight strum like this, it sounds terrible because it's really straight. But when you play, it's a swing. The strum is a swing. 1, 2, 2, 2. It's like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this is for all the lonely people. Sorry. Thinking that life has passed them by. Let's talk about the range of this song for just a second. He starts on a B. This is for all, and it's sitting right up in there. It's really a tenor song. It's on that D. This is for all the lonely people. Now, if you're not a tenor and you're an alto, it'll be perfect for you. It'll be really good. It's right in the alto range too, but it's also in a bass range if you sing it an octave lower. This is for all the lonely people, thinking that life has passed them by. It'll work. If it's a little bit too low for you, then here's my capo. Get your capo. Excuse me. Get your capo out. This is a shub capo. I love the shub capo because you can adjust it. I love that. Put on the second fret if you want. Pretend like it's the end of your guitar. Oh, it needs to be a little bit tighter. Let's try an octave lower. This is for all the lonely people. Don't give up until you... See, that works really well. I like it. Let's take it off again because we're going to do it in the original key. Don't give up until you drink from the silver cup. It's kind of high. Goes up to a G. Don't give up until you... Just like that. So it's a little bit high, right? I have to warm up to be able to do that. Don't give up until you drink from the silver cup. So you got a C, D, G, E minor, C. And ride that highway D in the sky. Now let's talk about the bass run because there's some really cool bass things going on. So I'm going to play the chords and do the bass line. Right here. Here we go. Okay, so it's the part that goes, don't give up until you drink from the silver cup. G, then I do an F sharp bass with the G chord, and then an E minor, and then a C. Ride that highway in the sky. Then I do, right, and do a walk up. Open E, F sharp, second fret, to G. So that's what I do right there. See, that's... Right there I do G, F sharp, E minor, and then I hit the D note and play the rest of the E minor chord and go to C. And part of the magic is to hit those bass notes. When you got only one guitar. This is for all the single people. Then we start verse 2. Well, I'm on my way. Now I think it was on Ultimate Guitar, they had a C chord, G with a B bass, to an A minor, right? You don't have to go like this, or like this, with the G with the B bass, if you just play part of the chord. Like that. You play, well, I'm on my... If you play that second fret on the A string, and then you play those three strings, the D string, the G string, and the B string like that, that's a G with a B bass. And then you go to A minor. Yes, I'm back to stay. Now you can actually hold that C note right there. Clunk. I'm hitting my stand. And that sounds really good too. That would be I would call it a C with a B bass. That works too. Yes, I'm back to stay. Well, I'm on my way back home. Now I did a loop before I started this, and here it is. Hear that? Okay. And the lead is really, really simple. I'm just playing instead of a harmonica. I don't have a harmonica and I don't play harmonica. So I'm just going to play the melody. Open on the B string and 3rd fret. That's it. And then we go to 3rd fret E string. Open. 2 on the G string. Open. And then I slid up when I did that opening part in this video. Slide up to 5th fret. That's an E note. Back to the 3rd fret. Open on the B string. 2nd fret on the G string. Open. Just like that. So this is what it sounds like. Really simple, right? And there's your lead, no problem, right? And then we go back to 3rd verse, or the last verse. This is for all the lonely.
Skip to the end.
Drink from the silver cup. And then the next line is exactly the same chord progression, because it's just like that last line. We're going into the end. She'll never take you down, will never give you up. And then the last line. Let's see, a C chord. You never know until you try. Which is really interesting because we're in the key of G. And he doesn't end it on a G chord. He ends it on an E minor chord, which is a 6 chord, right? It goes C, D, E minor, which is a 4 chord, 5 chord, E minor, and that's called a deceptive cadence. And it kind of throws you off. You never know until you try. And it kind of leaves you hanging there. Yes, it does. And you're like, is that it? Whoa. It's kind of spooky, or it's kind of melancholy, or something. I don't know. How would you describe it? We'll talk to you later, okay? You're welcome, Bob. It's been great to be with you guys.